Hi everybody, Adrian H Nelson here of H and Great Life, and I am currently in Cape Town, South Africa. It's a beautiful sea point by my best friend's apartment, and I am traveling to Johannesburg tomorrow. Very, very excited about it. I've always wanted to go to Johannesburg, so a very good friend of mine, Tashrik Lee, he gave me a call and he said to me, "Listen, I'm in Sandton. Do you want to come? Do you want to come up to Joburg because you've been speaking about it?" And that's a wonderful thing about life. I kind of released it. I just thought, I always wanted to go to Johannesburg because I was born in Cape Town and I grew up in the beautiful country, Tacoma in the Eastern Cape. But I've always wanted to go to Joburg. And so when you called me, it was amazing because it just felt right. I was going at the time of him asking me, and I was also I ran into some, I suppose you can call it trouble at work. And at the same time as running into this trouble, or this disagreement, which is really over a misunderstanding. At the same time as this is happening, he's asking me, "Do you want to come up?" And I thought to myself, it actually makes sense. The timing is just too perfect. You can't see that the two are not related. And so I said, okay, fine. But with the incident that happened, I must say that I was very hurt. Probably for about 3 days. And the morning of the fourth morning, I woke up and I said to myself, "Listen, you are placing the expectation of your happiness in somebody else's hands." Because I was like, what is this person going to think about me, and what is that person going to say, and they're going to think that I'm terrible and horrible, and I was so misunderstood, and I wanted to explain myself. And I woke up and I just realized that, but you know what, maybe the circumstances only transpired because it was time for me to leave. And as they would obviously say a lot of times in life, when one door closes, another one opens. The video's a little shaky. I'm sorry for that. I don't have a stand with me, so I'm just doing it on my phone because I'm obviously en route, taking a flight very early tomorrow morning, and I'm landing in Joburg nice and fresh, ready for my new challenge. I'm so excited. I am excited to be. Mainly what I do is I do Reiki, I do crystal healing, I do tarot cards. I love my tarot cards. Let me put the rest of my fingers into the video because now it just looks rude. I do angel healing and I do regression hypnosis. So, past life regression, life between lives, future life progression, which is fantastic. It is just wonderful. It's just wonderful. And the universe is really supporting me with that. I will go forward and see where life takes me with it, But I'm also excited because I'll be teaching people Reiki. I do a Sui Reiki, the original Japanese found by Dr. Mukabe Sui. And then I also do Karuna Ki, which is incredible. It is for Reiki masters who are you're kind of well experienced in being a Reiki master already, and then it's like the next level up. The energy is just amazing. I also do crystal Reiki, which is a much newer modality, but for me it's fantastic because I have been using crystals in my Reiki sessions for years, and it's always been a wonderful thing to me. And so when a course came out, I was like, yeah, I'm signing up, which was so incredible. And I'm very excited to be teaching people those things as well, and I also teach angel healing. I can teach tarot cards. So it's so incredible. It is just, life is the most incredible thing if you just let it be. If you just flow with it. And maybe just quickly before I leave you, something that I actually maybe want to share with you, because it's something that has been coming up quite a lot for some reason in my life in the last week. I've been having this conversation with people, so I thought I'd maybe just share it with you as well, is that it's good to have a plan. Because once you have a plan, a clear plan, I'm talking about a detailed plan, then the universe knows exactly what you want. Because, like, for example, myself, I said to the universe, I would like to be listed on the Beyond Quantum Healing website, the international website, which is fantastic. And now I will be, which is so exciting. I will let you all know when the profile is set up. Having some pictures of it taken on the beach today, because in Joburg there's no beach, but I mean Johannesburg has got many other wonderful things about it. But yeah, I just said, I'd like to do regression hypnosis. I would like to work on awareness. I would like to help people going forward. And it's great because I get to do that now, So whether I do it in sessions or whether I do it in training, it's just wonderful for me because I'm helping the human consciousness expand, the heart expand, which is just so important. But so back to my thing is, when you have a clear plan about what it is that you want to do with your life, the universe will just move to make it happen. It will just move. But also, sometimes you don't have a plan. And it's quite okay. I remember about a year ago, I didn't really have a plan, And I said to the universe, you know what? I may not have a plan, but I would like to do something to help humanity. I would like to help the global consciousness expand, And then not too long after that, I worked probably at my first tarot fair, well, it was actually a wellness fair, like a holistic fair, but I did tarot card readings there, which was amazing. It was amazing. I suppose that's how I came out of what some people refer to as the spiritual closet, So I'm homosexual, and I've never really had a problem, I suppose, with coming out. Very funny story about me is actually I didn't know that you are supposed to come out. I just assumed that everybody knew that I was homosexual. But when I did actually put a status on Facebook quite some time ago, the support I got was amazing. It was beautiful. It just blew me away. So that was beautiful about that. But because I was more concerned about getting out of the spiritual closet, So, but once I did, and once I owned who I am, then it just happened. And that went from, as I said, having a clear plan is fantastic, but that went from not really having such a clear plan set out there, but opening myself to abundance, opening myself to prosperity, opening myself to success, opening myself to knowledge. And everything just came to me effortlessly, easily. It just happened. It was so easy. I wasn't stressed about it. I had the perfect time to do my studies for it. And something that you might like, I've also got a EFT, TFT tapping master course, which is amazing. I haven't really had time to start with it too much, but what I will do is as I progress through the course, I will share little videos with you, in ways how you can help yourself, maybe releasing pressure at home, because it's quite nice, and even sometimes if you just with both hands now, obviously, one on this side and one on the other side, if you just gently tap on the outsides here and tap on your little points. There are different ones, but just as a general one, just going around and just gently tap and say, I release what no longer serves me in positive ways, Yeah, so that's quite incredible. And even with forgiveness on a daily basis, because remember, forgiveness, and I know I'm jumping back and forth now, but with forgiveness, it is about releasing yourself from the energy, from the karma that might not be serving you in a positive way. And so what I would do, even on a smaller scale, is if I take a nice shower, I say to myself, I wash the day off me, I wash my worries and concern off me, opening myself for blessings and miracles and love and light to just flow into my life, to just flow through me, to just flow from my heart, to just expand outwards. So those are the things that I say to myself, I try once a week, sometimes it's once every 2 weeks. Take a nice salt bath, just normal coarse salt works. In a bathtub, just like chillax in it for 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously moisture quite nicely afterwards because salt can dry out your skin. And yeah, it's just about letting go. It's about releasing, because the beautiful thing about forgiveness is, first of all, it sets you free. And also, when you let go, all those blessings and miracles and wonderful positive things of love and light that you would have experienced had it not been for this, not so positive mindset that you had going, those blessings are released. And that is the beautiful thing for me about hypnosis, is that once you go down to your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is more than 90% of your entire mind, the conscious mind it's quite small by comparison. But in your subconscious mind, you can go down, you can ask the questions, it has all the answers. For example, with age regression, you can literally go from where you are right now at a point in your life to the point of inception, and your subconscious mind records everything, which is great. As well as past lives, related to your current life. Life between lives is when you're in the soul plane, which is actually great. It is those times that you existed as just a soul without the bodily incarnation, whether you're a human being or a tree or a rock or whatever, on earth or on another dimension. So then life between lives is when you were just a soul. And what I love about my sessions is we focus on forgiveness, we focus on what are the negative thoughts holding you back in life, your negative beliefs about yourself and about life. Clear this out, see where they started, fill them with positive. Definitely, what's your soul plan? What is your purpose in life, as we would refer to it, when you were born, what was the plan of the soul for this life? And I can guarantee you, I had my own doubts. I guarantee you, once you know what your purpose is, once you know what your soul plan is, and you've got that sort of clarity, your life just expands beautifully. You have meaning, you have direction, and that is wonderful, it's wonderful. And this is really lastly. But with the plan, the wonderful thing about having a plan is that once you have a clear plan what you'd like to do for your life, and I can't remember, I was very young when I read somewhere, I love reading a lot, I also write. I saw that even if you don't know what to do, when your decision comes from a point of love, and I'd like to add to that the greatest good of all, yourself included, you can't really make a wrong decision because love is always right. And I think one of the rules with implementing love into my own life, because, when you need to kind of give to yourself first before you can give to others, and when you have a clear plan for your life, then next time when something comes up, you will say, yes, this is in alignment with my plan, so I'll do it, or no, this is not in alignment with my plan, so at this point in time, I choose not to do it. It's a beautiful, clear direction thing that it gives you. As I explained to somebody, it is like if you want to build a house, a 3-bedroom house, that there needs to be a very detailed plan where the rooms are going to be, the doors, the windows, the plumbing, the electric cabling, all those type of things. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a loo in your kitchen. It's not going to work. So you need to have a clear plan first in order to get the result that you want. And usually then the result is so much more beautiful, because something that's amazing for me is when you take one step, the universe will meet you 99% of the way. I've been saying this for a very long time, and it's very true. And today I want to encourage you and I want to motivate you that even if you don't know where you want to go forward, if you feel stuck in your life, a very good point would always be to say, what can I maybe forgive? What can I let go of? What is holding me back in life? What are the limiting thoughts and beliefs that I have about myself, that I have about life? And letting all those things go, that is all forgiveness. And you keep on giving to yourself. And the more you give to yourself, the more you have to give to others, the more you can contribute to the world, the more you contribute to the global consciousness. Okay. And then so from my heart, I want to wish you all beauty, love, and light. May you find beautiful reasons to smile today. May you find beautiful reasons for your soul to shine. Just shine. Namaste.